Honorable Abaskagni.
Thank you very much, Chair. My question is to the Minister of
Okta.
Okta. There is currently no proof that the prohibition of cigarettes and tobacco sales decreases the risk of COVID-19. More specifically, there is no negative consequences of smoking that has been stopped through the ban, unless the Minister can point it out. Smoking continues, but the industry has been taken underground. The only logical conclusion is that this is the sole aim of the Cabinet and specifically the Minister with regards to this ban. The Minister is known to have visited Greece and the United Kingdom with Mr. Mazzotti, who now denies that they are friends. Where will the two unfriendly travel partners be going with your profits once the lockdown is completely lifted, Minister?
The first question, I must also put it on record, I'm not Mazzotti's friend. And secondly, if anyone is doing crime in South Africa, they must be arrested. Whatever crime, whether they are crime on cigarettes or crime on what, those people who are doing crime must be arrested. Now, in terms of tobacco, I would go to town about tobacco, but I won't go to town very much because the matter is in court as we speak. But let me say that COVID-19 is a novel virus which affects the lungs, and we know from some of the studies that have come from China and even some that are now coming from the US. There's even a paper also from Oxford, and that indeed people who smoke do have problems with the lungs, as we know, and if they do get the infection, they are more likely than the non-smokers to get a more serious disease. If they get a more serious disease, it means they need more, they might need ventilation. That's the first thing I will say. But secondly, WHO has actually published health benefits of smoking cessation. And it has shown the short-term benefits and the long-term benefits. And the short-term benefits, I'll just read some to you. It says that if you stop smoking, in 12 hours, the carbon monoxide level in your blood drops to normal. 2 to 2 weeks, your circulation improves and your lung function increases. 1 month to 9 months, coughing and shortness of breath will decrease. And it goes on. I won't waste your time. It goes on about the benefits of cessation smoking, so ceasing to smoke. And secondly, the study that was done by the HSRC does show that a lot of people actually didn't go out and look for cigarettes. But I will leave it at that because the matters are in court. We will explain a lot more. Our lawyers will explain a lot more about smoking and COVID. And we also know that in our communities, when people smoke and they don't have a cigarette each, they share the cigarettes. They can 5 people or even more can smoke 1 cigarette, and that puts them in danger as well of contracting COVID if one of them has.